All right, so if you look at the paper now, I've created those layers. Okay, so the first one, you can see my line running from the dart I closed, and I took it somewhere to the cap. So my cap measurement here from this sleeve we just traced out. Okay, so you can see I have my cap measurement, I have my biceps, and I have below my biceps. So that is how you trace out these lines. Okay, so you can trace it out, just form that curve to the cap, for example, and after 2 inches on the neckline, after 2 inches you form another curve to the biceps, and after 1 inch you form another one going over below the biceps. So it depends on how you want to form it, but for tutorial purpose I'm just using this to demonstrate to you. So remember, we did not contour the under bust. So for the under bust contouring, you will usually take the measurement all the way with the dart, and whatever thing that is remaining we'll put 0.25. so if you have been following our videos, you will see that is how the under bust is contoured. So you can go back to the last video we had on this tutorial and other videos to see how it's being contoured. So what I'm doing here is to contour my under bust, because we did not contour it before we cut and closed our bust dart. So I will just contour and cut off what we need to cut off for a perfect under bust. All right, so I will just cut off now. And cut off now. So by the time you sew this to this, it gives you that bust effect. You can see it there. Okay. All right, so the main business of this tutorial is the layers, how to lay them. So I come in with my piece of paper now, and I want to trace out with my tracing wheel. So I'm going to trace out what I have here, and I'll be placing this part on the straight edge. Can you see that? I'm placing it on the straight edge. And then I'm going to trace the first one. This is the first one. So I'm going to trace it now. I'm tracing it into what I have here. Okay, that is the first one. The second one, I'm going to trace it into what I have here. And the third one, I'll trace it into what I have here. And then I'm going to trace my neckline. So what this means is you are going to trace them one after the other. Okay, after you have traced your neckline, okay, let me explain this very well for you. Once you place your piece of paper, trace your neckline first. Okay, once neckline is traced, let me name them. We have A, B, and C. So the first one, which is A, I'm going to trace out A first. This is my A. I'll trace A first. I have traced out the first one, that is A, and you can see A is matching up. So I will label it A, and remember this part will be on fold. When you'll be cutting it, you are going to place your fabric on fold with this pattern and add your necessary seam allowance. Okay, so I will set A aside. Then I'll come in with my paper once again. I'm going to trace this. I'm going to keep it on the straight edge once again. This time I'm going to make, because I found it's easier to use your marker, your pencil to trace out. Okay, so I'm tracing this neckline to the second one, which is B. So once that is done, I'll go ahead and trace the line B, so I'll be able to cut out. Can you see? To that point. So once I trace line B out, I'm going to cut this to that point, and then I'll cut the neckline. And here I'm going to name this B, and I'll also place my fold sign. So now you can see we've gotten A and we've gotten B. Can you see that? So it's forming what we have on the thumbnail already. So by the time you use your fabric and place this part on fold, everything matches up. So I'll come in with the third one. I'll also ensure I place on the straight edge. With my pencil, I'm going to trace the neckline to the point of the third one. So I will trace. For this, I can just use my marker because it's at the outside. Then I will trace from here to that point. I'll take off my pattern, and here I'm going to cut. I'm cutting from this point now, cutting it to that point, and the neckline will be cut as well. Alright people, so I call this C, the layer number C. So if I put everything together according to their layers, remember to cut on fold. Okay, I have my fold sign for all of them. So if I put everything together now, can you see what you have? You have your full layers for the front. You can see them. So I come in with my pattern once again, and I sew this to the front on layers. Can you see that? After you have sewn your bustier, join your sleeves, you come in with this, cut on fold, place it on the neckline, and stitch the three of them from end to end. You can see how beautiful this is looking. In fact, I love what I just did right here. So that is the main focus of this tutorial. We come to the end of the layered off-shoulder dress. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share with family and friends, and drop your comments on the comment section and your suggestions as well. So thank you for coming and for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.